Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Will Reichard will get this one started. Off we go from U.S. Bank Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Goff going to open up with a throw. He's got the golden domer. That's Michael Mayer. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
On 1st down, it's Goff. Short throw that's pulled in by Mayer. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's caught. It's Isaac to Slaw. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
And the Lions.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Headed left, buying time.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 6. Goff going to get this out to St. Brown. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the 1st down. Out of bounds. The yards shy of what they needed. So they'll have to pick it up on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. From the gun, it's Goff. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it's going to bring up 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff.
Yes, sir. Big time down, boys. Here we go.
Touchdown, Detroit. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see...
Hey, we're bringing back big time dial this season here. And from here on out, big time consistency, big time dial, big time execution for the boys.
So replay will confirm this one.
In the name of all good spirits, as well as the Lord. Let's get it, boys.
So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
The kick is good. Makes the score Lions 7, Vikings nothing.
Yep.
Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
$7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Good job in coverage to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And this will wind up a Vikings first down as he's able to take it up to the 30-yard line.
He had plenty of juice coming across to get the ball, Mike, but he hit a whole new gear after he secured it and began getting vertical. By comparison, it looked like a lot of the defenders who had a shot at him were a little flat-footed and ended up getting burned for a big game.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On the ground is Mason. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
35-yard line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
3rd and 6. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Take this in, back at the 16. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll let this one go long for Williams. Look at him go! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score! 73 yards. Touchdown, Detroit.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively, because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
He's going to try to run it and give it to Gibbs. And he will get into the end zone and extend the lead by 2 more.
Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Rodgers. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That's to the right side, and it's Sinnott. And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Okay, ready? An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. McCarthy to the end. Oh, the ornament of flash, and he wasn't football. The Lions have got it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Cyber text report is true, and the Lions are able to extend their first quarter lead.
Jeez, bro.
To kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Rodgers. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Of 17 yards.
They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
He'll run. This is Mason. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up
from the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd and a couple. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. That one incomplete. Good job. The textbook there separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on 4th down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the first down anyway.
A run. And here's Mason. Has some room inside the 30. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. A big play for Minnesota. 38 yards.
Really nice job getting this ball out to the edge. And then once he's able to get clear of the D-line, get vertical and accelerate down the sideline. That's a great run. He's forced out of bounds, but not before setting up 1st and goal.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. Now McCarthy. That ball broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. So going to have it at their own 20-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and their offense is back on the field.
Again, push forward for about a yard. Josh Metellus there on the track.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Listen.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Here's Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Goff to St. Brown for a big one. It's a gain of 34. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Goff. This throw, left side, for Tesla. He's got it. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
On play action, Goff. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
180.
We'll go play action with Goff. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Goff to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to have the 1st down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long.
180. We go. 76. 76.
In motion, that's the tight end, Mayer. From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he'll take it on in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Now Goff leads the Lions for a 2-point try.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Williams in motion. Goff just going to tap this one forward. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the drive for 2. The lead remains right where it is.
Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Rodgers. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Play action now. It's McCarthy. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. A pickup of 44 yards.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Ready? Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
McCarthy now to throw on first and 10. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
A gain there of 10 yards. It'll be a Vikings first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready?
Looking to throw. McCarthy. Will get this complete. It's Addison again. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Back-to-back. Gains of 10 yards. And back-to-back first downs.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10.
Ready? 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
McCarthy going to look to throw again. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down. Have some more.
And he lost the football. The Lions have got it. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he'll be taken down. That is about the craziest situation you'll ever see. Huge gain on the play, but still not enough for the first down. What a big play from the defense. The long fumble return. It sets up first and goal and gives the offense terrific field position.
And the only thing that play was missing, Mike, was the defense being able to return it all the way for a touchdown. So give credit to the offense. Being able to hustle, getting back there and tracking that guy down. At least it gives his defense now a chance to keep them out of the end zone.
And he'll go the wrong way, trying to use that speed to get out to the pylon, but he had to give ground, and they tackle him for a loss. From back at the 2 now, here's second and goal. In motion, that's the tight end, Mayer. Gibbs is into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Now Goff leads the Lions for a 2-point drop.
The Lions will set up
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. That's going to wind up incomplete. They try for 2, and it does not pan out.
Vikings nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Rodgers. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. On first down, here's McCarthy. This is intercepted.
Yes, sir, gentlemen. Come on. Let's see if we can be better. Come on.
With a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker spot to make the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Obama.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Straight ahead with Gibbs. He's to the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. What a year. That is touchdown number 22 on the season. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today. And we're just getting started.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Rodgers. They'll get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass much. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket. And the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back with the 2nd half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Here's McCarthy. They'll try to set up the screen here. Into space at the 45. Still going. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. They will go ahead and decline that one and take the 2 points. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. Well, they get on the board. That pads the individual stats, makes mom and dad happy, but Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything's going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to continue to fight.
A return now from the 4. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Go, ground.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Cooper. Cornell. Turbo.
They're going to run out of the gun. Here's Harris. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 2.
Hey, left. Left.
It's a toss play. Left to Gibbs. Space to run. Inside the 20. And he will score again. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
This taken around the 11. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
To throw, it's McCarthy. Now, screen set up from Mason. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And despite his best efforts to get away, ultimately, he goes down behind the line.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down, and this defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting, but finally when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
That's swung out to Mason. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Vikings first down.
He'll get this out to the left flat. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big game.
And he'll be stepped at the line of scrimmage.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Now a run on first down. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
It's a pickup of 6.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket, nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' first down. Big play there. Gain of 14 on 4th and 10.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Last play got 15. This one gains 15. And another first down.
First and
Down
10
at the 12. It's 1st and 10. And he's in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Obama.
On the ground, it's the tight end. Trying to use that big body to go forward. Going to get to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On to the 4th quarter, and it begins with a run by Gibbs. And he's followed up after a gain of a yard.
On the tackle. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's caught by Tesla. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
They're going to work this down inside the 45. Back-to-back gains of 10 yards. And back-to-back first downs. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
What's up?
Here's Gibbs. And he's able to push his way forward. A gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and sets up third down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike, and they came into the game saying we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And he's not going to get the first down. And then brought him down in the backfield on third and short.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you had things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Ready, rep. Cougar 19. Dragon 60. Bang, 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 bang.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Over the middle, that's the tight end Hopkinson. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards.
19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Come on, set. 18 Cardinal, Warrior 70. Dash, 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 go, go, go.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. That's to the left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Second and inches.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs. Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
On the set.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Set. Ready.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Quick throw, taken in. Good work there to get this back close to a first down. 13 on the game. It sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2.
Brings up third down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. That is a gain of 15, and now it's first and goal.
I think if that rush would have failed, Mike, I think they would have had an interesting decision to make come fourth down, but that's all out the window now. Nice pickup, sets up first and goal.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Now McCarthy. First down throw there is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. That is caught by the tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Vikings. That is second TD catch of the season.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Rikers good with the extra point. The Vikings will get just a bit closer.
Vikings 21. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Inside the 30. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon.
Austin Seibert.
Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Let's go now. Cook, Nike,
To throw is McCarthy. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did hit the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. 3rd and long.
18 rattler, 18 rattler. Go.
They'll look to throw. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Aleem McNeil. His second sack of the afternoon. Number 5 for him on the year. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. On 4th down, here's McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.